Hey, what's up guys? Jesse Norris here, and it is Sunday, so make sure all you guys wish your mom happy Mother's Day. And we're going to do Q&A number 25, and I'm actually going to squat later, because I've been a day behind this week. I'm actually sick. So yeah, in case I sound really nasally, that might be why. So excuse me. So we're gonna jump right into it. It's gonna be a shorter video. I don't want to talk too much because my voice, probably run out of my voice or something. My throat hurts. Neil Cognitos, which is his question, is more relevant right now than ever. He asks, as an elite lifter, how do you mentally handle being sick/flu? I think that elite competitors tend to be more in tune with how they feel, and not feeling optimally could strongly mentally affect the elite athlete. When you're sick, you tend to feel as if you're losing strength by the day. I'm of the neurotic type, so I tend to obsess on my weight and strength loss when I have the flu. How do I handle that mentally? Well, obviously I know that being sick is going to make me more fatigued. My body is going to need more recovery and rest. So typically, like on Thursday, I took the day off. I slept and tried to allow myself that extra recovery to not only get better, but allow myself to perform in the gym. Now, I'm feeling like crap today, but I'm going to go squat, so we're just going to play it by feel. Obviously, it is going to affect my recovery, so it's probably going to be an easier day than normal. But mentally, I try not to stress about it too much. Obviously, it's going to go down the books as a crappy workout, and I mentally kind of just prepare myself for that, as if it's not going to go well. Who knows? Maybe I'm going to have an awesome workout tonight. I honestly don't know, but I mentally prepare myself that it's going to be bad, and that's really it. So I don't expect to do a lot when I'm sick, but as a lifter, and especially as an elite lifter, you gotta allow yourself some extra time to recover. Especially if you have the flu. I'm just sick. I don't know what I have, but hopefully it's gone soon. Next question. If any, what are your essential accessory exercises when focusing mainly on powerlifting? Does your routine include less accessories close to the meets while peaking up for heavy lifts? So mainly for me, my accessories are usually pull-ups and triceps. And other than that, I do some cardio to help keep me lean. But my biggest area to hit is my back, so lats, pull-ups, stuff like that, and then triceps, because I have a really hard time on the bench with my lockouts, so I'm really just trying to help strengthen that portion of the lift. Now, as far as what else I do a lot of HIIT, prowler type cardio, and that actually helps with explosiveness and power, but it's not necessarily something I think about doing to help with my squat or deadlift, but it does in turn help with that explosiveness. As far as that goes though, the accessory movements stay the same while I'm peaking. You know, I might actually have better accessory days when I'm peaking because they require, I'm not as sore. My CNS might be fried, but I'm not really doing any super heavy lifting on accessory days, so it's just light, quick workouts. Sorry. So yeah, honestly, it stays the same all year round pretty much, and just depending on where I might feel weak is when I might add in that accessory. So if my hamstrings are feeling weak or something's feeling weak, basically I take those weak parts of the lift and throw them in and add accessories to help optimize that. Next question. Oh yeah. Hey Jesse, I know you stay jacked and tan year round, but what range of body fat percentage do you think is optimal for strength? That's a good question. I think it varies person to person, but for me, I'm usually between 8 and 10%, and that works for me. That works very well for me. If I was probably lower, let's say, than 6, I'm sure my body would not perform well. That's going to be on the really lean side of things, and I'm probably going to start to cramp and possibly injure myself. So I would say, the 10% range for any lifter would be optimal, and if you can get it down to closer to 8 and still feel great, that's just the less wasted mass you have, because fat doesn't really do anything, right? It's just extra body weight. That's just what it is in my mind. Obviously it can be utilized as energy, but in my thinking, the more muscle I have and the less fat, the stronger I will be. So that's why I stay lean, as lean as possible. So I'd say 8 to 10%, because that's where I'm typically at. Works very well. So next question. Do you cycle creatine or do you take it all year long? Do you know anyone who has successfully come back to powerlifting after an inguinal hernia repair? If so, how long after surgery until they went heavy with deads and squats? Well, first off, creatine, no, I don't cycle it. It's usually in my water day to day, and then in the pre-workouts, it's typically in a pre-workout. So I should probably take a week or 2 off of that, but no, I just take it year round. No special way of doing that. Now, an inguinal hernia repair. Let's see here. Inguinal. Alright, is the groin area push through the inguinal canal? Interesting. Well, as far as a hernia goes, it's basically just your intestine pushing out through the ab wall, right? So basically it's a problem with muscle weakness, and then that caused an injury, excuse me. I would say yes, you can come back because you can strengthen muscle and you can repair muscle. Like if you pull a hamstring, it can be repaired and you can get back to lifting. That's honestly all it is it's a muscle that's been torn, and then your intestine pokes out through it. That's what it is. So you can come back, absolutely. I would say you won't want to go heavy for quite a while. Instead, you want to go light and start to build the core. For example, I do a lot of training without a belt. That's all for core stability, core strength. So I feel very comfortable that my ab wall and everything like that's very strong, and I probably won't have a hernia unless I go way too heavy without a belt. But I stay, I'll go beltless up to about 80% and then pop on a belt, I'm fine. But I would suggest going lighter and working without a belt so you can help to build that stabilization and help build that muscle in that area to help prevent injury in the future. That's what I'd suggest. I wouldn't go heavy for a while. Like at least a year. I mean, that would be me. I would work a lot of lighter weight for a good 6 to 12 months before I felt comfortable going heavy. So it's really based on how you feel, and then listen to your doctor as well. Last question. When you post your workouts, is what we see in your videos exactly what you do in a given workout, or do you cut out accessory lifts? Pretty much what I put in my video is what I do. All my squat and bench videos, dead and bench videos, that's all my working weights, that's all I do. Besides the warm-up, accessory days, usually I cut it so you only see 2 of 4 or 5 sets, because it's pretty repetitive and you don't really need to sit and watch the same thing over and over again, but I want to give you an idea of what I've done. But yeah, my workouts are everything that I do, and I don't usually cut out anything. So if you're trying to follow me and trying to follow what I do, just watch my videos and you should have a pretty solid idea of how my week goes and what kind of rep ranges I do and things like that. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out, I don't think. It's pretty consistent, and yeah, should be easy. Alright guys, so that is Q&A number 25. Remember to leave your comments, questions below. Please upvote anything you want answered. I know last week's was a little different. Some of you guys liked that, some of you guys maybe didn't. That's not normally my personality, but it can happen time to time, I suppose. But yeah, leave all your questions stuff below, upvote what you want to hear answered, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, it helps me know what you like and do not like. And tonight I will be doing squats and bench, hopefully, as long as I'm feeling up for it. So you guys will have a video, another video, probably tomorrow or within the next 24 hours or so. So again, don't forget guys, wish your mothers happy Mother's Day, do something nice for them, and we will talk to you all later.